know what time it is. It is Thursday night. And every Thursday night, like always, what do? We bring you the Celebrity Exposed every Thursday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on ISBC Truth Illuminati Radio. Thursday and Sunday night. You know what I'm saying? With your host, Pastor Michael Smith, and co-host,
Bro, I mean Israel.
Brother Lamik Israel. If you are new to this channel, this page, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. Very important. 'Cause that's how you're going to find this truth. Hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments on over there on YouTube, if you have any questions or comments, put your question or comments down below, and we will be getting and answering your questions and your comments very soon. Don't forget, people, if you want to tune into the podcast, uncut, uncensored, raw podcast, just go to Spotify and just type in Illuminati Radio. You see the logo? When you see the logo, that's the podcast. If you don't see the logo, that's not the podcast. But when you see the logo, that's the podcast. When you see the logo, hit that follow button so that you can be notified when we drop real news reports on the podcast. And people over there on Facebook, all you have to do is just simply click on that link right there in the title. And that's all you got to do.
We have to emphasize the logo because we've been having troubles to go into the one that has the microphone. No, that's not us. The one with the microphone, that is not us.
Yeah, when you see the one with the microphone, that's not us. The one with the logo, you know the logo. You cannot miss our logo. That logo, the black logo, look like it got wings. That's our logo. When you see that, just hit that follow button. Okay. Yeah, welcome. How's it going, Brother Israel? What's going on?
It's going good.
Hey, man, stay out there.
Nice evening. Nice and outside is pretty good weather. I feel like positive energy all around right now.
Yeah, you're dead right. Let's see what's over there on that comment board.
On the YouTube, correct?
Yes. People on YouTube, if you have any questions or comments, put your question or comments down below. We will be answering your questions and your comments.
Well, as far as right now, it seems like there's no comments.
Okay, no comments.
So
all
we
right.
can get straight to it.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to get straight to it, people. We're going to get straight to it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get straight to it then. Beyounce.
All right. We have Beyonce coming up first. Hold on, because my phone is acting up. Now I can't even back out the YouTube. Hold on, Dad.
Make sure you guys hit that follow button over there on Facebook. And if you're over here on YouTube, as you just stumble across this channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bells. You're tuned into the Thursday night Illuminati Radio, ISBC Truth Exposed, Celebrity Exposed show. You know what I'm saying? Every Thursday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? You can't get the truth nowhere else on planet Earth but right here. Right here. Right here. Right there.
Hold on, Dad.
Right there. What did Deion Sanders say? What did Deion Sanders say? His song.
I'm up to get to it right now.
No, okay. I was about to sing Deion Sanders' song.
No, I've been having troubles with my phone all day today when I'm in the app, and I try to get out of that app. It keeps me on that app. Like, I'm not able to exit out of that app for some reason. So I can't get to my other ones. But I got out of it.
Yeah, that's why I don't like iPhones. See, the best thing, the reason why I like Androids, see, whenever you need to get out of an app, all you have to do is go to the bottom of the phone. All Androids always have that sideways triangle, that circle, and that square. You can tap any one of those and you can get out of whatever window that you're in.
All right, you can stop flexing.
I'm an Android guy. Go ahead.
Anyway, we got Beyonce pregnant with baby number 4.
You know, to
Shows
understand.
off her baby bump.
You know, to understand that the thing about this one is, ain't nobody touching that for JJ. How the hell is she getting pregnant? Ain't nobody touching that. If you think Jay Z touching that, you sadly mistaken. Jay Z, Jay Z, it acts like he got a restraining order. He got to stay. He makes sure he stays 6 feet away from Beyonce's.
No, don't start that. Cut
It,
that
as
out.
a matter of fact, she's supposed to be pregnant. Um, most of these celebrities have not been touched by a man to get pregnant, but they have been either surrogated or artificially inseminated.
So I'm guessing this was artificially inseminated because they
Yeah.
definitely have photos out, and it definitely does look like that. She has that bump.
Either that or she
But
experiencing
as far as her other kids, they were definitely
oh
segregated.
yeah, sure enough. I mean, either that or she is experiencing the little Kim effect.
And what's that?
Well, years ago when Little Kim was with Junior Mafia, she was on the stage rapping. Then she passed out. Nobody knew what was going on with her until the doctors figured out they had to pump her stomach, and they pumped 8 ounces worth of semen out of her stomach.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, so
Because the only time I witnessed a female going, passing out,
mhm,
and this is true story right here, straight true story. My sister was pregnant with her first child, and she was in the shower. Now, in our belief, we're not supposed to see the nakedness of our sisters or anything like
mhm,
that. But this was an emergency situation. My sister passed out, and she didn't know she was pregnant herself. So I needed to get into that bathroom because she was in the middle of a shower. Now, when I think of a shower and someone passing out, there's plenty of ways that someone could have hit their head, and they have they have a concussion, right?
mhm.
So I had to get in there. I was not worried about any of her shit or anything. Like I wasn't even worried. I wasn't even looking at that. What I was worried about was my sister's head. And it turned out that my sister was pregnant, and that's why she passed out. If someone's passing out and they ain't pregnant, there's something wrong.
Mm, mm.
There's
Well,
something horribly wrong.
Had a moon bump. She had a moon bump. Beyonce had a moon bump.
what the
Yeah,
hell is a
that's
moon
what I was
bump?
saying.
That's what they call it, moon bump.
That's what they call it. Mm, mm.
Actually, she wasn't really pregnant because if you look at the picture when she was standing up, the belly was like flattened. So they called it a moon bump. She wasn't actually pregnant.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you notice they said this is a false pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? It's all ritualistically, you know what I'm saying? Fall represents black history, black death, black Negro, Tuskegee. You know what I'm saying? All of that correlates to 4. So this may be her last so-called quote unquote baby together with so-called quote unquote non masculine Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? This may be the last stretch.
Oh, he's definitely not masculine.
Yeah. He's unmasculine. That boy is very feminine.
This nigga try to be a gangster so much.
But he even when he do all the work,
He would never be that level. He would never be.
How many months was she? You said she was pregnant. That's why she passed out. How many months was she?
Who? Tamika.
Yeah.
Like three, 4.
Was she showing?
No.
Did she even know?
I didn't even know that. I swear on everything. I didn't even know myself.
Did she know?
Did she know? I think she knew, but she was like in denial herself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in that stage, like, you know, the beginning stage.
Okay.
Because remember, it was her first child, so she was like, I was like 22, Tamika's 2 years younger, so she was like 20, yeah.
Okay. Well, we know that Tamika experienced something that Beyonce never experienced. A natural childbirth.
Definitely. And she did it twice.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Every time Beyonce was in the hospital and she was being filmed, so-called having a baby, it was staged and it was a damn staged event. You know what I'm saying? After the fact, they made her look like she was sweating and everything.
Nah. Beyonce would never know that situation.
Mm-mm. For a kid.
Because I tell you, the situation I was in, that shit had me scared, and that was a real situation.
Yeah. Well, Beyonce is pregnant again, people. You know what I'm saying? You really think Jay-Z has got... Listen. Oh, Lord. The only time you see Jay-Z and Beyonce together is when you see them together, they don't even look like they are a couple. They look like they just friends hanging out. You ain't never once see a Jay-Z walking with his arms around Beyonce. You ain't never once seen Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, give Beyonce a big hug and a big grip down there. You ain't seen none of that. All you see is Jay-Z and Beyonce at the basketball game, sitting next to each other. Not even holding hands. How can you be sure that Jay-Z and Beyonce is really together when there is no evidence that of intimacy of them even being together? You know what I'm saying? I can easily, you know what I'm saying, take Brother Jefferson's girl and, you know what I'm saying, go to the ball game and sit in front row with Brother Jefferson's girl. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I'm with her. Even though Brother Jefferson, you know, them Benjamites, Bumba Clyde.
No, don't talk like that. They talk a different language. Carry a skunt or something. I forgot.
I mean, come on.
Bro Jefferson be in the background like trust clot.
No. That's what Jamaican said. I forgot what the Virgin Islands.
Yeah, I mean, I can easily take a bathroom plunger and go up to Sexyy Red and smack it right in her mouth. Pow! And just plunge her fucking mouth out. That don't mean I'm with her.
That's kind of professional how you did that. That's kind of sus.
What'd you say?
I said that was too professional how you did that. That's kind of sus.
Yeah, plunge her mouth out. Hey, you will be surprised what comes out of her mouth after plunging it.
What do you think Deacon Lockheed girl, Pastor?
Lord.
Deacon Lockheed Pastor girl. We think it's Pastor Deacon Lockheed girl. What you would do?
All right, before we move into this main story, what happened, Brother Lockheed?
Oh,
Yeah, he probably bugging out. He probably bugging out.
yeah.
He follow me. Yeah, he follow me. I don't know what the
I
hell
know.
wrong
I
with
know
him.
he was on his Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? Singing to himself.
To itself.
Yeah, I think he lost his. I think he ran out of medication. Somebody,
Oh,
somebody,
this nigga's doing
somebody need to get that
like
nigga
this
med-
nigga's doing bad,
need to
bad.
get a
Like this nigga
medication.
fell.
That nigga, you know what I'm saying, sitting on his live with nobody watching, singing to himself. You know, sound kind of like, you know what I'm saying, Beyonce. You know what I'm saying, so-called coming up pregnant by herself. You ain't hear nothing from Jay-Z. You don't see Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, with a cigar. You don't see Jay-Z with a It's a Boy hat. You know what I'm saying? You don't see nothing coming from the Jay-Z camp.
That's good. Jay Z. If you look at his hairstyle, you already know what Jay Z is.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to look at his hairstyle. You can look at them soup coolers.
Because this guy is following an artist
Some
that was
he followed a name
openly known as
Balashi.
being,
Balashi.
enough that.
Hmm? Yeah. Yeah. All you have to do is just look at Jay-Z's lips. And listen, so-called Jay-Z is having all of these damn kids, so-called, with Beyonce, so-called. You have a big lip rapper in Brooklyn.
Oh, but he got outside kids too. He got a son and a daughter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting to. You know what I'm saying? You got Jay-Z supposed to be fathering all of these so-called kids with Beyonce. But there's a big lip Charleston Chew rapper that look just like Jay-Z, and he ain't trying to do anything. Jay-Z is so cold to be in there, right? He got the 40/40 Club. He got Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? He got all these endorsements, all of these $1 million homes. But yet his big lip, Charleston Chew lip son in Brooklyn needs his help desperately. Do he reach out to them, to that big lip son of his?
Oh
No, he don't. No, he
no, no.
don't. At least he can.
Actually, any rapper, even if you're, I know this is even with the independent one. Now, when I think of giving back to the community, right?
Mhm.
Like if I was in charge of that much money, giving back to the community is building up that community.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
bringing them together.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Jay-Z can at least buy that big lip boy a stick of chapstick. He can
But
act.
he would not do that.
Same for his daughter too. She
He-
could buy. Come on,
he
even
could-
D Haven know he have a daughter.
You know, he can. Yeah, he can at least buy that big lip boy a stick of chapstick. That boy walking through Brooklyn with ashy lips like that.
His daughter's like, what? Jay, wait now. Come on, his daughter be upset. She, come on, even they going to
You
court.
know what I'm saying? You got
D.
$1
Haven
billion
know that.
big lip Jay-Z, and you mean to tell me you can buy $1 chapstick for your big lip, ashy lipped son? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be
For
ashamed of
real,
yourself.
because I buy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I need chapstick for myself, but I don't have big lips like fucking Jay-Z.
Yeah. The
But I
boy
know
walking
my
through
lips.
Brooklyn with some ashy
D.
lips
Haven
like
credit,
that.
though. People don't know that he taking D Haven credit, and D
Yeah.
Haven know he got a daughter, and D ain't know about a daughter, and daughter came out and speak about it.
You know what I'm saying? His big
No one thought-
ashy lipped son can't even do an interview because his lips is ashy. He ain't got no damn chapstick to chap his lips in order to do an interview. At least, Jay-Z, at least you can damn, you know what I'm saying, cash app that Negro $1 so he can damn chap his lips. Oh,
Have
you
seen
want
his
his
daughter
lips
interview,
like yours.
Pastor?
Huh?
Have you seen his daughter interview? Have you seen his daughter interview?
Uh-huh.
His daughter, she's doing interviewing stuff, and even D Haven know about the daughter, and they don't want to listen to D Haven.
Yeah, because our people like the lesson I did last night on Negroes and that Negroes who are materialistic. Our people are so materialistic that they follow people and being lost and being bamboozled into believing that big lip, ashy lip Jay-Z is what he say he is. He's not.
You got people spending $200 on a pair of shoes.
Jewelry and all that nonsense.
Yeah.
And people say, "Oh, you dress too bummy." Like, come on, I'd rather dress bummy to be dressing.
Not even the jewelry. I don't even, the jewelry I expect to be expensive, but $200 on a pair of shoes.
And they wonder why Negroes trying to rob them. They wonder why they're getting robbed. You know what I'm saying? When you see me, I look extra bummy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to look like something where to look like in Target. No, when you see me, you like, nigga, the robbing crew gonna look at me and say, "Oh, I ain't robbing him. He ain't got nothing."
Yeah. I'm not Slick Rick. I ain't Slick Rick.
Don't say shit. Look at P&B Rock. P&B Rock was a target. He goes up in a hood, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, with a big spaceship around his neck. You know what I'm saying? And you don't think somebody gonna come and get you? For these Negroes to be so smart, they definitely so retarded. Huh?
He pulled up the week before. They checked him. The week before that happened, they checked him. Why he came in that same spot.
Yeah.
The same area he got killed. They checked him, and he said he told on the academic that people pulled up on me, and they wanted him, and he went over there again, and look what happened. They wanted him.
And listen, and his ratchet hood rat girlfriend is just as stupid. Because listen, your man is the breadwinner. Why would you cause your man to do something stupid? That's just like you have a pack of hungry dogs and you walking around with a pork chop in your back pocket and wonder why them dogs is biting your ass.
That's great.
You know what I'm saying?
But everybody in LA don't go to that rock school. People in LA, her people in LA, they don't go to that rock school.
Tell you what, won't catch me like that. I'm extra bummy. Just call me bum. The only way I dress up is in my bathroom where I can look at myself and then I herb and take the clothes off and put back on my bummy clothes again.
You're too much shit.
I get dressed up for the Passover. You know what I'm saying? I get dressed up for the holy days. I'm not getting dressed up to floss around a bunch of hungry dogs when I know the outcome of getting flashy around a bunch of hungry dogs. I ain't stupid.
You're gonna get killed, stolen from, or beat up.
Yeah, shit. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, when you do that, if you ever in your life try to stick me up, you better hope you get enough to get out of the country because you will be on the FBI's America's Most Wanted list. Because I'm a tell.
You know who the first one called Jay the Dick Sucking Lip? Guess who the first one to call him that? Tupac called him that. He was the only first one back in the 90s called the Dick Sucking Lip.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and then
Tupac was the first one to call him Dick Sucking Lip.
Tupac. That's like the pot calling the kettle black. He's saying that damn Jay-Z got D sucking lips while he's butt naked in a damn tub. You see that?
That's why he was the first to do it.
No, he came at Jay-Z.
They have you noticed that they bypassed everyone else? Because Biggie actually if you really want to think about it, Big was the first one, but Jay-Z's the one that's still alive.
Yeah, you get that gay lyrics. Yeah, that gay lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Probably, But let's get into
Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna get to his
listen to all out. That if you listen to the original verse, he called Dick Sucking Lip Jay-Z. You're another gay rapper. You know, he said that Fox said on his
We're gonna get into his first report. We got Beyonce pregnant with baby number 4. Number 4. Now the article I'm reading is exactly how the headline is. It says Beyonce pregnant with baby number 4 shows off her baby bump. That number 4, for those of you that's new, number 4 means death, and number 4 means nigga.
You know, what I want to know is why did these satanic bimbo female artists become fertile after the fact? You know what I'm saying? I mean, Beyonce was in the game for quite some time. You mean to tell me all of a sudden when she gets with Jay Z, she's all of a sudden a baby producer now?
When she was a baby producer then?
Yeah, and you know she done been
pregnant in 2012. Do y'all remember she got pregnant in 2012?
yeah, you know
In
these
2012.
artists done been ran through all through the industry. You know they've been ran through. You mean to tell me when she gets with Jay-Z, she become a baby producer? That's just like Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj was with Safari how long? And you mean to tell me she didn't become a baby producer until she got with this damn satanic idiot called Perry? The same thing Rihanna.
Kenneth, right?
Rihanna done went through the whole industry. We know Rihanna's reputation. But Rihanna didn't become a baby producer until she got with a man who says he feel empowered when he wears women clothing.
That's ASAP, correct?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You look between the lines, people.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, they become baby producers when they get with their assignment. All of a sudden, here's one. Nick the Homo Cannon. All of a sudden, he's a baby producer, and they announce every time he's have. Come on, you cannot get that many black baby mamas together, and and they all get along. Nah, it don't work that way. It don't work that way.
You want to build a tribe.
It came down to the point where they made it short, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny they say it, but then Cannon is short, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what it says, right, is okay. So you got Nick Cannon, right, and then you got the fan, right,
Mm-hmm.
and it literally says the fan. And Nick Cannon goes just to hug the fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the fan automatically has Nick Cannon's baby.
That was propaganda. That was freaking propaganda. Listen, that's TV. You cannot go in a hood and have sex with multiple black women and have a baby by multiple black women and everybody is okay. That ain't working. It's not working. It ain't never worked. You know what I'm saying? It ain't working. It's not. You know what I'm saying? These are agenda based. This is for TV. This is for distraction. Nick Cannon is for distraction. Mm-mm-mm. Go ahead.
All right. Mia Takeout broke the news last month that Beyonce is pregnant with her 4th child by husband Jay-Z. 4 is a lucky number for the couple, and Media Takeout confirmed that Beyonce seems to be enjoying the pregnancy as much as she did her previous 2. In the past, Beyonce has taken steps to try and hide her growing belly for fear of being talked about in the press.
What's the fear
But
being talked about? You supposed to be married. And if you're supposed to be married, what is the fear to be talked about? If you're supposed to be married, it's supposed to be a good thing that you two are having a child. What do you mean being talked
exactly,
about?
on top of the fact that how you expect to be famous and no one know about you?
Yeah. Oh, propaganda, but
Like, everything just doesn't make sense.
you know, she made a video uh called Check on Me Tonight. Baby, check up on it, put up on it, what up on it. That song. And she in that video, she's sitting there twerking what seems to be a flat ass. I said, what is she twerking? There's nothing she's twerking back there. There's nothing. Beyonce is a LGBT.
She's washed up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ask Beyonce why her group was called Destiny's Child. See, the reason why they don't promote, they don't push them African reports over here in America about stealing your destiny, because you will understand why Destiny's Child was called Destiny's Child. Because in order for Destiny's Child, the group, because we know Girls' Time didn't go nowhere, because that was the last group they formed. The first group they formed was Girls' Time. That didn't go nowhere. But then Destiny's Child blew up. Why? Because they took the destiny of Michelle. That's why. That's why to this day you don't hear nothing from Michelle. If you do hear something from Michelle, it's some mental health problems, marital problems, and all sorts of problems. She have a podcast, and she cannot even get her co um, singers to feature on her podcast to help her out. That's how much. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Michelle got a podcast, and you cannot even get Kelly Rowland or Destiny's Child or Beyonce to make a guest appearance on your podcast to make your podcast jump. And you was getting money with these two. That goes to show you that, you know what I'm saying, they getting energy out of that girl. And it's a shame. Go ahead.
Brain. Sorry, yeah.
Oh wait, that's it. That's it for that. That's it for the Beyonce being pregnant. We done with that one. Let's get to the question or comments before we get to the next one. People on YouTube, if you have any question or comments, put your question or comments down below. We will answer your question or comments accordingly. You are tuned into the Thursday night ritual report show, Celebrity Exposed, ISBC Illuminati Radio. If you're new to this channel, this page, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bells. I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith, and my co-host is
Brother Lamik Israel.
Brother Lamik Israel. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Don't forget, if you want to tune into the Uncut Raw podcast, just go to Spotify and type Illuminati Radio. Go to Spotify, type Illuminati Radio, and hit that follow button while you're over there. That's where we get uncut, uncensored on that podcast. To people on Facebook, you know where the link at. It's right there in the title. Click on that website link, and that'll take you to the podcast. And hit that follow button while you're over there.
All right, we got Destination Israelite. I bless up.
Oh, that's me. Those.
Oh, really? That's your name?
Yeah,
Destination
That's
Israel.
me. That's me. I was told that when I was acting the bird. That's me.
You should have put your name as Benjamite.
I can't hate Pastor.
Nah, it's true though.
Benjamin
build up your name or something like that. You gotta stick with one name. Don't be changing up your shit.
Benjamin Virgin Island.
Like from the beginning, I always been brother Israel. Even ask Pastor. When Pastor said what my name was gonna be, that's the same name market today.
I thought they put Benjamin Virgin Island. That's where I'm born in.
There you go. Oh.
We got okay, so that's Virgil. Okay, we got Melanie Barron says, "Good evening, Pastor Smith and Brother Israel and everyone." Kevin Jackson says, "I didn't call in. A blessing." It wasn't Sister Carolyn. It wasn't a calling.
Yeah, we don't do calls on Sundays and Thursdays.
So you don't have to worry about that. She also says, "Hi, blessing, Pastor Smith, Sister Smith, and my ISBC family. Good evening, everyone." Kentori Perry says, "Good evening, everyone. Hi, blessing." Markel James says, "Good evening, family. I'm late. Hey, better late than never." Marquise McCoy says, "Pastor, will there be technology after Christ come back?"
When Christ comes back, the other nations, the same way we built up Esau's kingdom, it's gonna go back to no. It's gonna go back to when it was like it was before, when it was no technology, and it's gonna go back to like that. And guess who is going to be responsible for building us up? You got it. Them Chinese people, they want to be nerds and computer geeks and smart mathematical geniuses. Well, they are going to be building our technology world. They're going to be building up
Exactly. Except how it is today, they're going to be building it for us.
Because the prophecy, the scripture says that, you know what I'm saying, when Christ come back, all them satellites that they got in the sky with the GPS, the scripture says those are coming down. Those are coming down. That's the first thing to come down. So when that comes down, it's not going to be, you know what I'm saying, no GPS, and you know what I'm saying, it's going to be, ain't going to be no cell phones.
You see, so everybody's scared of the reset, right? But what the reset is we going back to using natural stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna be using the earth for what it's used for.
Just check
the
out
energy that the earth provide for us, instead of using this the technology we have now. We're gonna be using it naturally.
Just like the scripture said, one cluster of grapes it will be so much it will make a couple of barrels of wine. One cluster of grapes can make dozens of barrels of wine. Now that is one mighty grape. That's how it's going to be in the kingdom.
You gotta understand, the only reason why we're in the system that we're in today is because the righteous is not in rulership.
The wicked in the rulership. Them dog-eating Chinese is in rulership. You know what I'm saying?
When we're in power, we're gonna be eating the good Chinese stuff. Not the bad one, the good one. we're gonna be eating what the Chinese people actually eat. And I'm not talking about the rats, the dogs, and stuff like that, but the healthy foods that they eat over in their land, that's how we're gonna be eating. What's good to them, what's good to us, we're gonna be eating what's good to us.
Amen. Amen.
We'll continue on. We still want actually, I gotta finish these comments because I was in the middle of comments when that question was asked. We got Aztec Princess says, "Good evening, my brothers, sisters, Pastor and Mrs. Smith, Brother Israel, panelists. Amen." We got a free spirit. All praise to the Most High God. And then we got Jerome Castro. Where I'm at, there's a big chemtrail right under the moon. Like, they just did it. They trying to hide something for real.
No, the chemtrails is small particles that will get into your respiratory system.
Yeah, the chemtrails is not there to hide anything. The chemtrails is there to poison you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. When they say airborne diseases, that's what they're talking about.
Literally, airborne diseases. Stuff that's in that chemtrail, that means if you... Hey, I'm not going to deny either. Out here in North Carolina where I am, I see chemtrails all the time. The only reason why I don't get sick is because I'm under Ohio.
Amen, amen, glory, glory. All praise be to
That's
God.
the only reason I do not get sick. I think the Most High, Ohio, for me avoiding that sickness. But when you see that chemtrail go over and you see other people acting up, it's because they don't have that favor. Therefore, you would hear gunshots and stuff like that, people shooting each other and stuff like that, and getting sick. That's because they're not under him. But chemtrails, no, they're not there to hide anything. They're here to make you sick. And that's the end for the YouTube comments right now.
Okay, people on YouTube, make sure if you have any question or comment, put your question or comments down below, and we will answer those question or comments after we finish with this next article. And we are going to be doing this article on Little Bootsy reincarnated. You know who that is?
That's Sexyy, right?
Yeah, look just like Little Bootsy. Look just like Little Bootsy. You know what I'm saying? That's Little Bootsy, man. Sexyy Red is Little Bootsy.
Actually,
she look like Young Thug. She look like Young Thug in the face, not Bootsy.
She does look like a straight man. I can't even count.
She look like Young Thug. That's Young Thug replacement right there.
That's a labradoodle.
Ernest, you remember Ernest from What's Happening? She's not even Ernest. She's the Ernest. You got a picture of her, Young Thug, and Ernest.
Hell no, that is a labradoodle. That is a Labrador and a poodle.
She got the whole Adam's apple on everything.
No, I think Sukiyana is like Boosie. She's like the Boosie. Yeah, that's Sukiyana is the Boosie.
That's a walking disease right there. You know what I'm saying? You look at her and you sick.
Actually,
she got Dr. Umar Johnson head in mind, bro. Listen, peace and blessing, Pan African, brother. That's what it is.
She does not look attractive at all. I'm sorry.
Hell no. But guess what?
There's beautiful black women out there.
But guess what?
But Sexyy Red is not a beautiful black. I'm sorry, she is not beautiful.
But ask Negroes do they care?
They don't.
They'll smash it.
She did an interview with Lil Yachty. She did an interview with Lil Yachty, and Lil Yachty was asking her a question in that interview, and she talking to that nigga, shut the fuck up. You ain't talking too much, Lil Yachty.
Talking about some sexy, like get the fuck
Hell no. Gremlin Green. There ain't no Sexy Red. They should just call her Gremlin Green.
Gremlin Red.
Lord. Go
She
ahead.
look like Baby Kids. That's what Pat. She look like one of the Baby Kids.
Hell no. She look like something that came from damn Uganda. She look like,
Baby Kids thought all this stuff too.
she look like something that came out of the waters of Uganda. You know what I'm saying? And you know the waters in Uganda, if you drink that water, you might as well just go ahead and just dive in the water and don't come back up.
That shit is brown. That's disgusting.
That's a Uganda baby right
Sexy
there.
Red caught lacking. Rapper leaks video of her in his bed.
That bed is dirty. He got to don't wash them sheets. You got to burn them shits.
For real. Like, they're not even good. You know how it says in the book, when a girl has a period, the man's not even is allowed to be around her?
I bet you soon.
24/7, 365 days. No one's allowed to be around this woman.
I bet you as soon as she got up out that damn bed, you seen brown skid marks. You know what I'm saying? Straight down. She goes to her boyfriend talking about, you got these new sheets. I like them. They brown and white. That's from your shitty ass, Sexy Red. My sheets was not brown.
That's a nasty female. I'm sorry.
Nasty. She's nasty. You know what I'm saying? She don't need to be in the bed. She need to be on the floor.
And the music that she promoting is even. I feel bad. I feel bad for a young generation that listen to her and they that she could actually rap. I feel bad for them.
Yeah. A lot of people really are influenced to do what she rap about.
Get younger. She younger than your brother is, Joe. She said, younger. That's the crazy part.
Exactly. No, that's
younger. She my own age.
Right. Yeah. Bro, Jesse, you're actually right about that.
She 98. She's 98.
They're younger than me.
But she's a year younger. She's from 98.
I have a baby sister that's 15, right? And I have one that's 20, 21. And then my sister Tamika, she's literally right under me. I'm 27, so she's probably like 26 right now.
Yeah, they're about 98. Yeah. Pastor know about 98 was a different year, right, Pastor?
In 1998, I was stomping all through Huntington Station.
That's when DMX was out. DMX was out that time. Ja Rule was out that time. Remember that?
Sad to say, in 1998, I was smashing people like damn Sexy Red.
I'm on my
We're gonna move on because I'm definitely not like that department.
What you say?
I said we're moving on because I'm definitely not like you in that department. Anyway, we another rapper got caught lacking by one of their cloud chasing jump offs. But this time, the rapper who was exposed is a female. Me and Tika learned that the poppin' new hip-hop star Sexy Red spent the night at Atlanta rapper Woo Deuce house last night and the crowd chasing Hoodoo video.
You know what this is? Because everybody know who Sexy Gremlin is. But nobody knows who Voodoo is.
I really don't.
So,
how
much did Voodoo
Don't matter
this is the question,
voodoo.
people. This is the question. How much did Voodoo's management staff pay Sexy Gremlin for this publicity? How much? How much? Because now people know who Voodoo is. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why we didn't know who Voodoo was, because who in the hell want to listen to somebody named Voodoo?
Nobody.
He need to go back and do some voodoo.
Shoot, actually, believe it or not, the first time I heard of voodoos is when I just started this article right now. Today
Exactly.
is actually me just reading this. It's how I just learned about voodoo because I never heard no nigga named voodoo.
Publicity stunt, you know what I'm saying? Voodoo staff and management team said, hey, yo, Sexy Red, you know what I'm saying? This is what they do. The same thing with Laurie Harvey and Michael B. Jordan. You know what I'm saying? They do these things the same way with Nicki Minaj and Meek Mills. You know what I'm saying? These are assignments to bring one or the other up. You know what I'm saying? They are put together to bring the other person notoriety. You know what I'm saying? And Sexy Red, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much Sexy Red got paid, but congratulations, Voodoo. Your money is working. Your money is working. Because now people know who Voodoo is. I don't know if they're going to buy your music. You might as well go ahead and make the music and just put it out for free. Ain't nobody buying your music.
Definitely not me.
They barely want to buy Sexy Red's music. They wait till Sexy Red music get leaked out on the internet and they listen to it for free.
For real. I've been doing that.
Like,
I've been doing that since Drake.
and check this out. Why do people even buy music anyway? Because a week after the song or the track or the album is put out, a week after that, it's going to be for free on the internet anyway.
Nah, back in my times, how we got music for free. Okay. I'm actually gonna speak down on it because I'm pretty sure they already know. But there was this thing called LimeWire, right? And LimeWire had all the upcoming music and stuff like that, or all the music on it. This was like the first generation of iPads, iPods. Actually, there was no iPhones. It was iPods. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm. The little white things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So LimeWire, you had an iPod, right? And then you connected to the computer, and from LimeWire, you would get the music and put it onto your iPad or iPod. And that's how you was able to listen to that music. Now, so that it wasn't illegal, they made a whole thing with iTunes, right? And the rest, I can't let that information go because I still want to put music on my iPhone.
Keep that.
I can't let go of that.
You want to know that information? Go to the podcast and sign up to be a listener support to the podcast. You'll get that information. Until then, listen to Sexy Gremlin. Sexy Gremlin. Sexy Gremlin look just like that female gremlin on the movie Gremlins.
Yo, what the fuck?
Uh-oh.
That's my fault.
Ooh.
No.
You know what I thought? I thought your phone pulled up a picture of Sexy Gremlin.
Nah, but I feel like Sexy Gremlin came out on a fucking cat.
Lord.
This nigga scratched the fuck
They
out of me.
kind of fan that people see in there. They gonna answer that they you know what.
Wow. I can't say what I'm gonna say right now, but after I get off this,
Hell yeah, you have Peter knocking that all at your door. You know who Peter is, right?
What?
You know who Peter is, right?
Who?
And that's that animal rights group. You have Peter knocking all at your door.
Oh no,
I forgot what it stands for. I know, but I know it's Peter.
Blood for me, nah. I'm gonna get his ass. Don't worry about that. Anyway, another rapper got caught lacking by one of their cloud chasing jump off, but this time the rapper who was exposed as female. Media takeout learned that the popping new hip hop star Sexyy spent the night at Atlanta rapper Deuce's house last night, and the cloud chasing hood dude videoed the beautiful rapper sleeping and went on Instagram to brag how he put it down in the bed just moments earlier.
Come on. You got to know this man is lying. You cannot put it down on someone who has no walls. How is that even possible? You can't satisfy something that has no walls. And we know Sexyy Red is that type of chick that has no walls. So you can say you did something, but she was asleep. How? She can't even answer you. But go ahead.
Continuing on, we got
Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that like button, people.
Men these days are different. In the video, the cloud chaser rapper showed video of Sexyy Red sleeping.
See,
after the two reportedly had romantic tussles.
See, come on, you know this is a publicity stunt because Sexyy Red is the hottest gremlin smoking right now. She's the hottest gremlin in the game right now. Why would she, being this hot, get caught at a colder than a fart rapper?
Bro, no one knows this nigga.
Exactly. You hot.
Like,
why would you even...
anybody you want.
Exactly.
But you go for someone that's cold.
Exactly. Not only that, you can be dating this colder than a fart rapper, but why would you, being this hot, put yourself in a situation where a person like this can get clout off of you? Come on, he's a cold rapper. He's a rapper nobody heard about, who he desperately needs a hit song.
Get this, Dad.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the photo on me to take out, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy has an ankle bracelet, like one of those house arrest ankle bracelets.
He's on parole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
You see, and this is what they're not only is they promoting this rapper. You know what else they promoting? They promoting for you young women to date thugs and jailbirds, Negroes who are wanted, and you know what I'm saying? Oh, I got an ankle bracelet. Listen, black women, if you see a man that tries to holler at you and he's on parole, You need to run from that man because you're going to be dating a problem. You're going to get yourself mixed up with a problem. Why? Because he's on parole. Everybody knows about parole. Everybody knows that when you're on parole, within a month or two, you are going to be right back in prison because that's what parole is. Parole, they let you out, and on sweeps week, when they want to get their clout up, they reel you back in and they revoke a couple of months of your parole, and you got to do that couple of months in jail just for them to fill the beds, and then they let you back out on parole. Everybody knows this. Everybody, what do they? What is Georgia? What Georgia mean? You know what I'm saying? The Georgia system. Come on vacation, leave on probation, and come back on probation replication. That's Georgia's motto. Everybody in Georgia who's been in the chain gang knows about that motto. You come on vacation. Everybody went to Georgia on vacation. They leave Georgia on probation and they come back on probation replication. So when you black women see Negroes who's trying to holler at you and they on parole, on probation, don't get involved with that problem. It's a problem. Number one, he's on parole. Do you think he is even going to? Can he even get a good job? Because he got to tell the employer that he's on parole. You gotta have a problem. A parolee cannot get no good job unless he is family with somebody who owns a good business. But other than that, a parolee cannot get a good job. So therefore, if you are dating a parolee or somebody on probation or somebody who's straight out the jailhouse, you got yourself a problem. You got nobody else to blame but yourself. Get your mind out the gutter. But go ahead, Brother Ezra. He got an ankle monitor on.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that might be.
Oh, that might be it. Okay.
I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that.
Yeah, come on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, damn, Sexyy Red is the hottest gremlin walking the earth right now. She's hot. You know what I'm saying? She blew up like the World Trade. Why? Why would either her management, because her management would tell her not to do something like this. You know what I'm saying? Why would she even put herself in a position to give somebody from some free publicity unless that damn parole rapper done paid her to get this publicity?
I mean, you know what? I feel like the people should hear this because this is exactly how niggas speak. So I feel like the people should hear this. You ready for that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we got continuing on. We got in the video, the Cloud Chaser rapper showed video of Sexyy Red sleeping after two holy Hermetic tussles. The man told his followers while smoking weed, I pushed it down. Y'all heard me? On West Side.
And check this out. You say he's smoking weed, right?
Yeah.
That's a violation of his parole.
Yes.
So when he goes to see his parole officer, he should be getting locked up right about now. Because obviously this video went viral or everybody can see this. And I'm pretty sure his parole officer see this. He's smoking weed.
Oh yeah, because nowadays that's actually one of the first things.
Yeah. When you go to see your parole officer, what's the first thing they do? They make you.
King Bonds case, right? King Bonds and YNW Melly,
Mm-hmm.
right? They all going on based on fucking internet shit.
Yeah. Soon
Where
as
they tend to pretty much snitch on themselves.
Yeah, soon as you go to the see your parole officer, they're gonna make you piss in a cup. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be smoking weed on probation or parole. So he should be getting locked up right about now. Being that he ain't getting locked up, shows you how much this is a publicity stunt. Go ahead.
All right.
He said he was putting it down. He said he was putting it down. No, she was drunk and she was high and she passed out.
Yeah, she don't even know what she was feeling.
You ain't put it down. She was drunk and she was high. And you know what happens when people get drunk and high? They pass out and they go to sleep. You didn't do nothing, rapper.
Yo, I gotta agree you did that. I can't deny it. I agree you did.
Yeah. He didn't do nothing. Flossing. What these young folks say? That's cap. That nigga capping.
But the two have been seeing each other pretty heavily. Last week, Sexyy Red took to social media to share a sweet new photo of her laying in bed with a then unidentified man. How is it unidentified, right? At the beginning, we already said what the man was. So
Yeah.
how is it unidentified?
Mm-hmm.
That makes no sense on itself.
She's a hoe. She's a
The two
hoe.
of them were spotted laying in bed together, and only the man's ankle monitor clad fat foot could be seen. I like fucking with drillers, dreadhead killers. She captioned the post alongside a heartbroken.
What'd I just say? Promoting what? Promoting the young women to do what? Date.
To get with niggas that's on parole.
And, you know what I'm saying? And continue to suffer the problems that you black women been suffering for years, messing with thugs. What benefit have you black women got out of messing with thugs than a damn child with that thug and that thug is in jail? You ain't got no benefits. You know what I'm saying? A thug cannot get a good job. Understand that. A thug's job is selling drugs and robbing. And we know the future of anybody who sells drugs and rob. They are just steps away from the chain gang. Why would you lay down and start a family with a future chain ganger? What type of mind you black women got? Oh, I like him. He's a thug. I'm gonna have a baby. You have a baby. Soon as you have a baby by this gang banger, guess what? He pulls a drive-by. The police catch him, locks him up. Now he's doing 20 years. And by the time he get out, your child will be damn near, you know what I'm saying, doing the same thing he's doing. And now he's visiting, now him and his child is in the same cell together, sharing ramen noodle soups. I better wake up. Ain't no.
They say they don't want no broke man. They say they don't want no square. Cause you know men like that speak. They don't want no square man. That's what the city girl and Cardi B teach them.
Listen. The city girls and Cardi B teach them they don't want no squares. You're getting a square when you getting a gangbanger. Every every gangbanger I know is broke. That's why they got to rob and carjack. Because if they had money, they wouldn't have to steal somebody's car. Isn't that right? Is
That's 100% right.
exactly.
You ever heard of the game called it's a video game. It's called The Warriors.
Warfare.
You wanna know how niggas in the Warriors make money?
How's that?
They take the radios out of random people's cars, right? And bring it to the top boss, I guess. And that's how they make the money.
That sounds like the movie Deuce. It's a movie.
It's a video game.
Yeah.
There's literally a video game called Warriors.
It's a 1980s movie. 1980s movie called Deuce. It's like
I'm pretty sure it's based off of that.
yeah. It's about gangbangers, and the leader of the gang will get these little kids to go and rob cars for their car stereos, and the leader will give them $5, $10 for these car stereos.
Okay, so that's pretty much what this game is based off of then.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, because what it is it's like a gang aspect, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the main way that they get their currency
Mm-hmm.
is robbing cars for the stereos and stuff like that. They go to war with gangs, so robbing them too, robbing stores. But that's their main currency is robbing.
You mean the game Warriors?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a movie called Path. Remember the movie Warriors?
No.
No, it was a movie called Warriors back in the 70s. It was based off the movie they made the game Warriors. If you look at the movie Warriors, it was the same movie. Remember the movie? Pat, you know the movie called Warriors? It came in the 70s. Right?
He was just saying that though. Pastor was just saying that.
Yeah.
But it was under a different name.
It was the same, but the game had the same name. The movie had the same name. The movie had the same name as the game. It had the same name as the game Warriors. Came out like in 1977. It was about a New York gang, but it was like based on the movie. And some of that said it was kind of true back then. The Warriors.
But that's the way that they were able to make money.
It's the same. The game. Yeah, the movie was the same thing as the game Warriors. And the game came out in 2004. The game came out. The movie was made in like 1970s. It was about New York gangs. And different steps of New York gangs and all that. And it's based on. Let me look up the movie.
Yeah, these female rappers promoting for you young black women to date thugs and gangbangers. Talking about I only date those with money. A gangbanger and a thug don't have money. They broke. That's why they got to damn rob and steal. Because if you had money, you wouldn't have to rob somebody. If you had money, you wouldn't have to carjack somebody.
Even then, right, the whole mindset goes against it. When you put your mindset inside of a game maker's mindset, they don't line up with the Ten Commandments.
Yeah, it's totally.
The game maker is automatically coveting what someone else's has.
Exactly. It's breaking the law. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they're pushing. Oh, I only date drill ballers. Ain't no such thing as no drill baller. Because you know why? Because look at that drill baller so-called she's dating. He got an ankle monitor on. So what does that mean? At any given time, there will be a knock at the door and he will be right back in prison.
You want to know what I call... You want to know what I call people with ankle bracelets? in a J book, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's what called the people with ankle bracelets in a J book. The descendants of Ham are to be slaves of slaves,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if you end up with an ankle bracelet, that makes you the last slave.
Exactly.
So therefore, you're the last portion of the slave of a slave. So you're serving a slave.
Yeah, it's showing you that you are a slave. You got to report. You can't do this. You got to get some, you know what I'm saying? You got to show your pay stubs to your parole officer. You know what I'm saying? You can't hang around other criminals. You know what I'm saying? Can't be you are under constant watch when you are paroled.
You might as well call yourself an African.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Because that's what they're meant to do that. Over there, if you want to do that, go to Africa.
But they think it's cute. They think it's cute to date somebody on parole or a gangbanger or a damn thug. It ain't cute.
And that's the same thing for them. If they think it's cute to date them, they might as well go to Africa themselves too.
That movie came out in 79. The movie, the thing you're talking about, and they made the movie back in 79. You surely heard the movie.
And most of the gangbangers that is in jail for robbing and carjacking, their commissary books is like on zero. Because if you have to rob and steal on the street, that shows me that obviously you ain't got nothing in your commissary in jail.
The movie,
The Warrior movie came out in 79.
No, not the Warrior. Hotel Rwanda.
Oh Lord.
That movie shows you exactly. That movie right there shows you exactly what these people in America is doing. Hotel Rwanda, a lot of people take that movie for granted, but that shows exactly what is happening in America in a Hollywood way. But that movie right there, it shows what's happening in Africa in real life right now openly.
The movie that came out in 2004, right, with Don Chiller. That movie talking about that came out in 2004.
With Denzel Washington, I believe.
No, not Denzel Washington. The one on Hotel Rwanda. Rwanda with an R, right? With an R, right?
It was Wesley Snipes, right?
No, it was Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle, the one that played in that Rush Hour movie with Chris Tucker. That was playing one. He was in Colors. Don Cheadle.
Colors. I am a nightmare walking psychopath talking. That's that movie Colors. That was Ice-T was singing that. I remember.
Yeah, movie, and he was Don Cheadle was one of the character, and it was him and Damon Wayans was playing one of the Crips, Color and all that stuff. So Don Cheadle was playing one of the main characters, but notice he supposed to have a spin-off. Yeah, I know he supposed to have a spin-off from the first Pickup Alley, but it didn't happen. But yeah, I just have to see him.
All right, that's going to wrap that up for Sexyy Red. Before we get to the next report, let's see if there's any question or comments over there on the YouTube comment board. Anybody over there got any question or comment? Put your question or comments down below. We will try to answer your question or comments shortly. Make sure you guys hit that like button. You'll tune into the Illuminati News Hour, Illuminati Celebrity Exposed podcast show every Thursday night and Sunday night at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. With your host, Pastor Michael Smith, and co-host,
Brother Lamik
Israel. And we got that Benjamite. Don't forget about that Benjamite. Benji. Call him Benji.
Oh yeah, we got brother Jefferson here tuned in right now.
Yeah, his name is Benji, and he's never stingy.
Nope, he's been a dedicated follower since he was a youngin.
14.
Actually.
That nigga was 14.
And how old are you now, brother Just 23?
23.
That's a wow. That's dedication right there.
Yeah.
That's true dedication right there. But actually, you know what? We gotta give recognition to brother Jefferson because he's been with us since he was 14, 23 now. We gotta give him a
Still messed up, though. Still struggling. Still stuck in the sauce sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. Still stuck in the sauce.
Yeah.
I saw Sexyy on TikTok online pass. I'm not gonna lie. We had to bring it out. We had to bring it out, Pastor. We had to bring it out. Can you like that, Pastor? Sexyy on the TikTok. That girl, I don't know what the hell that girl was doing. Her talk, she was doing something. I don't know. Too salacious. You want to make it too salacious?
But that's brother Jefferson right there. Brother Jefferson, he's been with us since.
I get ignorant. I be wrong, my man. So I'm keeping it up, man. I cut that in.
He's actually been with the Pises longer than I've been with the pastor, and the pastor's my father.
I'm for talk radio. I was trying.
Oh, don't forget about Bulldagging Boy.
Oh yeah, Bulldagging Boy. He was there for Bulldagging Boy. I wasn't there for that.
Man, did you get my car?
Bulldagging Boy was when we said he was 10.
I think he was a Bulldagging Dyke. He was a Bulldagging Dyke. You think he was a Bulldagging Dyke?
On YouTube comments, we have.
Remember the other girl? Remember the other they used to do your
Hold on, brother Jefferson. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on, brother Jefferson. Let me get through these comments first, because after these comments, we could get to what you want to say, and then we gotta move on to the next report. Cause we got two more.
Yeah, and we're not giving nobody else no clout on the Illuminati Radio, brother Jefferson. You know what I'm saying? So don't mention no other name. We don't give them no clout. No. Because they got their own shows, and we're not trying to give them no clout unless they paying.
Free Spirit says the multi-God. Marquise McCoy says, in that Lil Yachty interview, Sexyy Red said she got raped, and Lil Yachty and some other guy immediately changed the subject. Jerome Castro says, I've never heard of Geechee Gotti till Remy Ma. Tiffany J says, good evening, family, and J Dollar says, good evening, family.
All right.
That's the last of it.
All right, let's jump to the other article.
Sorry, baby.
We don't.
Nope, not.
Babe.
Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bells.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
We're moving to the next report. Which one you want to do that? We got the one we have left is a no jumper and a wind up your.
Let's do no jumper. You know what I'm saying? Because no jumper is also an agent who's, you know what I'm saying? Because Adam 22. Adam is man. 22 is to build. So what is Adam 22 building? You know what I'm saying? He first started out as reporting and interviewing hip-hoppers. And then he turned all the way gay.
But on top of that, he's still doing an interview with hip hoppers.
Yeah.
And he do interview with porn star that
Yeah.
have sex. Him and his friend have sex
They
with a porn
trying
star.
to make it normal. Because if you hear how this man talk about other people's private part and how he enjoys seeing other people's private part and he won man just he's an agent.
Oh yeah, let's get into that because exactly what he said, that pastor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm Clay Jack.
Is this the same one? Is this the same one? Is this the same one that had his wife get drilled?
Yep.
It's the same one, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Yeah, because he was doing an interview with Whack 100, and he was telling Whack 100 how much he wanted. He was asking Whack 100 how big is his thing, and Whack 100 tried to change the subject every time. And the more Whack 100 tried to change the subject, Adam 22 kept on.
Yeah, no, he looks us. Minor cap. And we've got no at 22 says he saw nude photos of Drake.
Who didn't see new photos of Drake? Everybody seen new photos of Drake. Birdman still got. Birdman got.
You can only speak for those things.
Yeah,
I never seen no fucking nude.
Birdman got a wallet-sized photo of Drake naked.
But no, him and his wife got a podcast called Plug Talk.
Who?
Plug Talk Video, and they had sex with a porn star and all that. Now,
I'm good on all that.
Yeah, who haven't seen? Listen, I always every time we do a report on Drake, I always go back to when Ashton Kutcher featured him on his TV show MTV Pump.
Oh yeah, when you told me that, look, yeah. Drake sound like a bitch.
Tell me you look at him. You seen him, right?
Yeah, he was scared. He was genuinely scared.
Come on, look at the man's mannerisms.
I remember Drake started out the Degrassi, Nickelodeon star.
The earthquake one, right?
You can't tell me that man ain't gay.
The earthquake one, right, Dad?
Huh?
The earthquake one.
What was it? I know it was where he was in the back of his SUV.
Yeah, he was in the back of the SUV. There was a supposed earthquake.
I forgot what it was, but he was scared, and he it looked like he would jump right in his bodyguard's arms.
For real, because one who was in on it was trying to get in the car, and Drake was like, "Nah, you can't get in here. This is a special services car."
Yeah.
Okay. So we're talking about okay.
Yeah, that man. You cannot tell me that man ain't gay. Now he wanna get on his albums and sing these masculine songs. No, Drake.
Some lesbians, some girls, one girl. That's what the song they made from.
Go ahead.
I'm 22. Did I read the article headline?
The Adam 22. Yeah, you read the headline. Yeah.
Okay. Adam 22 shocked fans during a recent episode of his YouTube No Jumper show by claiming that a female friend of his showed him naked pics of Drake. Adam 22 was impressed with what he saw. Wow. That sucks.
You see that? Not only that, when what's his name? Gucci Man got out of jail. When Gucci Man got out of jail, the first thing that he did was end up at a Drake Mansion party overnight. When he first got out of jail, I did the report when he first got out of jail.
And the first thing he did was go to
a Drake Mansion party. After that mansion party, that man went from non-rapping to now he's the best non-rapping rapper of that time back then.
So like some Diddy shit.
Yeah, he got that right. We got that right. He went up to Canada and he went up to Canada and he spent the night at Drake's house.
That's just like that little white boy nigga Bieber.
Yeah, I did the report when that happened. After that, Gucci Man became the best non-rapping rapper that a non-rapping rapper can rap. He still couldn't rap, but you could not tell people that.
No, because that was one of the biggest rap. Actually, an attraction that helped him get that pull was the fact that he just got out of jail.
Yeah.
Because he already had a fan base before you went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody that already followed him was following him, and that's what gave the push for everybody else to be like, oh, this is good. No, this is not good.
And
What
then
is he talking about?
And then to seal the cake, to seal the deal, he got married to another man.
That has one man.
Yeah.
You saw the girl that Yo Gotti sleep with too? I'm gonna call that girl. What her name? Keisha or something. Keisha Kayo or something.
That's who
Gucci Man married to now and just hold him down. Keisha Kayo, that the girl that hold him down.
Yeah, Adam 22. That you know what I'm saying? That they planted that the same way they planted 21 Savage flat dead in the middle of Georgia to influence the rest of the Georgia Negroes to be, you know what I'm saying, the way they are today. It's the same way they planted Adam 22. You know what I'm saying, to be that public figure platform. That, you know what I'm saying, like Vlad, another Vlad. You know what I'm saying?
Because no one knew that 21 Savage was from England, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody already knew about his music.
Yeah.
It was after his music where everyone started to figure out, oh, this thing is from England. He's not even native to America. No, this nigga is not from America. This nigga's not from fucking Atlanta, Georgia.
They planted that Negro there. And he was pushing, back in the day, he was pushing through his music, he was pushing something called Slaughter Gang.
Yep, Slaughter Gang.
And Slaughter Gang is actually another name for a 9-tray blood gang set from California. So, but instead of him saying 9-tray blood gangsters, he covered up with saying Slaughter Gang. But it's all the same thing.
For real, Slaughter Gang. You said the West, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And guess where Georgia is? On the opposite side of West Side.
And
so how you push something that's on the West?
They try not to. They do that because they try not to keep. You know what I'm saying? Connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? But I connect the dots. That's why it's a blood gang set. That's what he was pushing. That's what they put him in position to do.
That's
now,
just like like a Trippie Redd when he was like Big 14.
Mm-hmm. Most
Big
of Atlanta
14.
is Bloods. Either it's ABG, which is Atlanta Blood Gang, or it's YSL or some other blood gang. But most of Atlanta Negroes are Bloods.
Not only that, it don't even stretch. It's not even. It doesn't stop at Atlanta because anything that's bordering Atlanta, which is North Carolina, South Carolina. No, not South Carolina. The only reason why I touch South Carolina is because North Carolina. So I'm not even gonna say South Carolina. North Carolina, all that East Coast shit. That's why there's so many Bloods on the East Coast. It's because of Atlanta.
And like I said in last night's Bible study class, they're setting you Negroes up to replace you Negroes. But just like Biden said, by the year 2040, there's not going the majority of the population is going to be white. And Joe Biden said, after he said the majority of the population is going to be white, he said, and the blacks that remaineth is going to be under the Hispanics. And
so I actually I'll say that for after. I'll say that for after.
And these dumb retarded Negroes are too dumb to see that they are being replaced.
I'll say that after the because I actually do have actually I'll say that for when.
No, you're gonna ask that because you might forget.
The last thought.
Yeah, because you might. Oh, okay. Hopefully you don't forget. If you.
Oh no, I'm not gonna forget that because I'm still trying to figure it out.
Okay.
Like that's the main that's important right there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that for the last thought.
Okay.
We got let me make sure I'm at the correct spot. Somehow this randomly came up and she's just showing me. I'm just like, what the F? I'm sure you're wondering right now, like, Adam, was it big? Was it small? He said the man's got a missile on him. Like
That's
a baby arm.
That's how he was talking. That's how he was talking when he was interviewing Whack 100.
That's gay.
That's how, I mean, and Whack 100 like, I don't know about all that, but Whack 100 was trying to change the subject. This Negro said another man got a missile on him.
The thing is, it doesn't matter who said it. How do you know? Any nigga, any nigga, any straight nigga, how do you know?
Is his
if you claim to be straight, how do you know?
It's his fantasy. His fantasy is that he hope that the man has a missile. That's what his fantasy is. His fantasy is to get with a man with a missile.
That's crazy because I was just listening to a song, actually. It's a remix song. And I realized what a missile was when I was listening to his song. It's Kevin Gates, the remix of Super Gremlin, which was originally made by Kodak Black. But there's a remix where Kevin Gates speaks on it, right? And he says something about, but he was referring to a female, doing her thing on, and he says dismissal. So I'm pretty sure when he said dismissal, it was his thing. Okay? That's the very first time I realized that that part of your body could be considered a missile. So for me to actually hear this for the first time in a report and a thing being referred to a missile, where the doc, like 1 + 1 = 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, this guy's just giving me more rainbow vibes. The more I continue on this on this news report right here.
And we already know when he get other men to go with his wife, he probably get mad if the man don't do him too. This is the
Oh
agenda.
yeah, I'm 22 is the one. That's the nigga that
had his wife get drilled.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was okay with it?
Yeah, and he was talking about that when he was being when he was interviewing Whack 100. He was saying how big that man's missile was.
All right, we're gonna continue on. We're gonna go to the next. I'm done with 22. I can't. That is sickening.
Adam 22, man. Adam is man. 22 means to build. I guess he's building the modern man to be.
No. Because Adam, the first Adam, no.
Yeah, no. That's what.
The first Adam had a wife.
Hmm.
This Adam right here, Adam 22, no, I'm good.
No, I'm not saying Adam, our lineage. I'm talking about how he named himself.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, how he named himself Adam. Adam's being man.
But this guy don't deserve that title. Anyway, we're gonna move on. I'm done with Adam.
Okay, yeah.
We shouldn't call him Adam anymore. He's done.
Let's call him Sexy Gremlin Part 2.
That's pretty much what we should call him because he's on some freak shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Him and Sexy Gremlin need to get together. Sexy Gremlin need to take a picture of him laying in a bed with her.
That would give her some clout.
Hell yeah, sure enough would.
And we got a YNW Melly. YNW Melly's attorney filed to have case dismissed. Now we're on this gremlin.
His attorney should not have to file to have case dismissed because it was a hung jury, wasn't it?
A hung jury?
Yeah, his case was. It was a hung jury, wasn't it, or something like that?
It was a mistrial.
I mean, that's what I mean. Mistrial. It was a mistrial.
Yeah, it was a mistrial. It was they didn't have enough. The evidence they had, it wasn't enough, so they had to hold it back. But this nigga was never released or anything.
Yeah, he's supposed to have got released.
But he was never released.
That's what happens when you know what I'm saying, go to the Haitians and try to do the voodoo rituals yourself and don't go through a juju priest. This is what happens. You cannot do the rituals yourself and think that you're going to get the same results as one who do the rituals and go through a juju priest. This man probably got, you know what I'm saying, because he's in Florida. He probably, you know what I'm saying, went to Little Haiti, you know what I'm saying, and bumped into a Haitian, and he found out.
Honestly, that's probably what happened because I believe YNW Melly originated in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's where the Haitians.
He's not Atlanta nigga. He's not a New York nigga. No, I believe YNW Melly. He's Florida.
Yeah, a large population of Haitians is in Florida. And we know Haitians, you know what I'm saying, they, like it says in the book of Genesis chapter 49, instrument of cruelty is in their habitation. They are good with that voodoo. But see, back in the, I think it was the 60s or the 50s, I think it was 60s. Back in the 60s, the Haitians really ran Harlem. And if you needed something, you would pay the Haitians. Like if you wanted somebody's business not to grow, you would go to the Haitians, pay the Haitians some money, and they would give you a concoction, and you would cast it on that business, and it would not grow.
Oh
So
yeah.
so forth and so forth. That's,
In the 70s, Haitians controlled a lot of the lands, believe it or not.
yeah.
All the way down to Louisiana.
Yeah, the Haitians is the one that created the lottery system. You know that, Brother Israel?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they created because it was before it was lottery, it was number running. They used to call it number running. And the Haitians had that racket on lock, and they kept it on lock and key using voodoo. Yeah, and then who took the lottery? Who took the number running and made it a national business, like calling it the lottery? The powers that be.
The white people.
Yeah, but before it was called the lottery, it was just called number running. You know what I'm saying? And people actually,
That's just like the
actually, that's how a lot of black people fed their families through number running. Yeah, and to all of you,
that's why every time you run into a gas station, right,
mhm,
and you see that one black person at the lottery stand,
mhm,
that's why black people still do it.
yeah,
Because it's a black nigga thing.
yeah. To all of you elderly brothers and sisters, you know what I'm talking about because you probably was feeding your family due to number running. Either you would play your numbers or you would run the numbers. Because you know who took who was the first one to steal that number running business from the Haitians? The Italians. The Italians stole the number running business from the Negroes, the Haitians, and then from the Italians, the powers that should not be took it and made it, call it the lottery. That's history. And that history, just like all the other black history, they want to take that away from us blacks. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole lot of history. But a lot of our black brothers and sisters don't even know where the lottery system originated from. I just gave you some jewels there. All right. Yeah, but Wyatt and McMelly then went to when this first happened, and when he got caught with his friends in the car, I looked at it and I automatically knew what it was. It looked like someone who was doing a ritual but didn't go to the proper people to get it done. And that is what Wyatt and Melly was doing. Riding around with his boys in the car. No, that's a ritual. That is not done by a juju priest, but that's a ritual that's done by somebody who's thinking that they can do it on their own and receive the same benefits. Kind of like that basketball player back in the day who shot himself in the leg and then got arrested for assault. I bet you didn't know that, Brother Israel.
Nah, I didn't know
A
that.
basketball player back in the day shot himself in the leg and then got arrested and went to jail for assault. On himself. Oh, Lord. Anyway, go ahead, Brother Israel.
We about to get to wind up Melly. Damn, I got 12%. All right.
Oh yeah, 12%. Oh yeah, we gotta wrap this up. Brother Israel got 12% on his phone.
Quick. YNW Melly's attorney filed to have case dismissed. Attorney defending YNW Melly have filed to have the double murder case against him dismissed. Melly's attorney says prosecutors have been withholding incriminating information about their lead detective. Mayor, police detective Mark Moretti allegedly forcibly took a cell phone belonging to his mother, Jamie King, while he was questioning her in connection with the case last year. Melly's attorney says Moretti was outside his jurisdiction when he executed a search warrant for the phone. They added that the detective willingly to lie as to serve the search warrant to cover his tracks and willing to conspire with a Bulwer Sheriff's deputy who was not even present when the phone was confiscated. YNW Melly is accused of 2 counts of murder of YNW Juvie, Thomas and Anthony YNW Sack Chaser Williams in Mirror in 2018, and then conspiring to make it look like a shooting. YNW Brooklyn is also facing trial. And that's the end of that article.
All right. Brother Israel got a couple of minutes on his phone. So let's jump over to the comment board section of YouTube. And then we can go ahead and close out. And we will see you guys tomorrow evening at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Bible study class.
On Germany YouTube right now. Just so you know.
ISUPK is over in London, over in Scotland right now, at the King James Castle, celebrating the Feast of Tabernacles on the wrong day. They were broadcasting earlier today from Scotland at King James Castle.
All right, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
You ready, Dad?
Yeah, go ahead.
We got I read that one. Tiffany James says, "Good evening, family." Markel James says she got a chain called Big Sexy. I'm pretty sure that's Sexy, right?
Mm-hmm. Big Gremlin.
J. Dallas says, "Good evening, family." Marquise McCoy says, Pastor, what is your advice on someone who have a porn addiction?
Someone who have a porn addiction, I say you stop it because that's fornication and you are defiling your temple by doing so. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says fornicators will not inherit the kingdom of God. So if you have a porn addiction, the same way I had a cigarette addiction and I didn't ease out of it, I just stopped. So if you got a porn addiction, you can just stop. It's just that easy. You know what I'm saying? If you are burning in lust to whack your little whacker, then you need to get yourself a wife and whack your whacker in that. That's what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess with no prostitutes. Don't mess with no, you know what I'm saying, no side pieces. Get a wife. That's how you do that. That is what a wife is for. When you are burning in lust to whack your whacker, you need a wife. Go ahead, Brother Israel.
All right, then. We have Carolyn Jackson says it was a mistrial. She also says that's right, they created it.
And I'm not trying to offend you. I'll just, you know what I'm saying? The way I speak like, you know what I'm saying, to bring some humor to it. But no, it's fornication, brother. It's fornication. If just stop doing it. That's all. But go ahead.
Joan Castro says, Plaxico Bruce's, he played for the New York Giants. And he also said, I didn't know Brothers was in Scotland.
Yeah. They celebrating the Feast of Tabernacles on the wrong day at the King James.
He's talking about Scotland,
Yeah.
the county, or Scotland, like the...
No, Scotland over there where the King James Castle at.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where
Because the way he spelled it, the county I'm in is how he spelled this, so I had to make sure.
Oh, okay. No, because I was talking about the IUBK celebrating the Feast of Tabernacles on the wrong day.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's the end of the comments.
Okay, that's going to wrap this show up, people. Do you have any? Oh, yeah, you got some final thoughts, Brother Israel.
Final thoughts.
Yeah, I told you we were going to forget. I told you were going to forget.
At my normal...
You forgot, didn't you?
Nah, I didn't forget my final thoughts.
No, what you was going to say. That's why I told you to say it earlier.
Oh, no. The only reason why I forgot because I was trying... I had to stop thinking about it because I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Like, I had you on speaker, but then it went low to where I couldn't hear you.
No, what I'm saying is, you said you had something to say. You had a question. And you said you were going to save it.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Nah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot.
See, I told you should have said it right then and there.
I did. Yeah, you did say that. Nah, I forgot.
Okay.
Because I don't even know what question it was now. But final thoughts is I bless everyone that tuned in to the show tonight.
Amen.
It's not a Bible study, so we don't have everybody inside the group chat, but I'm pretty sure everybody that's in the group chat is also listening to this. So I want to give a thank you for the group chat for tuning in too. to the show. I bless all the new people that have also tried to tune in or is tuning now. Great lesson, Pastor. Thank you, Brother Jefferson, for your input. And have a good night.
Amen. Amen. Don't forget, people, y'all saying the show is not over. You can follow the podcast. Y'all saying all you have to do is go to Spotify, type Illuminati Radio in Spotify. Do you see my logo? When you see my logo, not the microphone, not that microphone, that's not me. My logo is the black Illuminati Radio bird logo. When you see that logo, hit that follow button, and that's the podcast. So tune in to the podcast. Follow the podcast.
If you don't see angel wings, that's not us.
Okay. There you go.
We have angel wings on our logo. If you don't see the angel wings, that is not us.
And to you people on Facebook, the link to the podcast is right there in the title. Just hit that link and that website link and click on that, and that'll take you to the podcast. Hit that follow button while you're there. And we will see you guys tomorrow evening at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Bible study class. I bless you all. Good night. Good night. On the main line. Good night.
I can't remember. Remember the fourth one?
I don't know. You sound like you are in a static farm.
Yeah, I'm just here eating. That's why.
Sound like you in a static farm.